Hey, what's good with y'all, man? I just figured I owe it to my subs to actually say what I feel about the Eminem and MGK beef. I know it's pretty much over with. MGK, he refuses to respond, so it's over with. When an MC does that, they holding up the white flag, man. Well, he not even an MC, but we gonna get into that. Now, from the beginning, I didn't know that MGK was throwing shots at him because he's not an artist that I really pay attention to. I don't really check for his interviews, his songs, his music, his moves in the industry. I don't check for him at all. So finding out that he was throwing shots at him, I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Who cares? But then, the whole, you 22 years old and you saying a 16-year-old is cute. First of all, even if the headline did say look what they look like now or whatever, you should still be like, yo, I gotta actually figure out how old this chick is before I make a public statement on my enormous platform. Because no matter how I feel about MGK, he does have an enormous platform. He has millions of people following him. So I can't really get behind that notion, because if a chick look really young to me, I have to see ID. If she don't have ID, then I assume she's underage and I make my way to the exit. Period. Man, I ain't trying to get jammed up. And that's the attitude that MGK should have. And I don't even know if he had like a daughter at the time, but that makes it even worse if he does, or if he did. My fault. So I heard the Tech 9 record, the No Reason, where he said you just rap, you not God, and he threw a couple other shots up in there that I don't really care about. The verse was pretty average, it's not really something to write home about, but I could kind of see why it would kind of irritate Eminem, because he had did like a freestyle at a radio station saying he's the best rapper alive since his favorite rapper banned him from Shade 405 or some shit like that. And it's like, dog, I would have did the same shit. For real. If you're not gonna apologize for it, I would have banned your ass too from my radio station. You can't come up here. But I ain't gonna go behind the scenes and make it so you can't perform at other radio stations. I'm just not gonna fuck with you. My team not gonna rock with you. And that's how it should be. That's how it is. So he got mad over that. And Eminem, he heard the Tech 9 record, so he got on Not Alike, and fucking that verse was crazy. That whole verse was basically him talking shit to MGK, and he even said his name or whatever. So MGK a couple of days later drops Rap Devil, and I'll be real with you, that track, that beat bangs, but the lyrics itself is probably like a 6 out of 10. He kept repeating himself over and over. The track was pretty much your beard's weird. You're old, I'm young, I look better, you don't look as good. I'm gonna talk about Haley for a little bit, and I'm gonna end the track with Kim. And then he did have a couple good lines, like the whole, trying to be the old you so bad you stand yourself. That was dope. That was a dope line. What was it? I like the not afraid line. The not afraid. Okay, Oscar Grau, sit on the couch. See, I like that. But overall, the record wasn't all that great to me. As a diss, like the record itself isn't trash, don't get me wrong. But as a diss record, it's not all that great. So everybody was this old MGK dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, he the rap devil. He walking around saying he the rap devil, and he making it known that he the rap devil, and he got his foot on Eminem's neck, you know what I'm saying? Or at least trying to. So everybody's just like, man, Eminem not gonna respond. Eminem probably not gonna respond. So the reason why people were saying that is because he started doing interviews, and it was like parts, like different parts. It's 4 parts, but he released 3 parts before he released the diss track. Now, before we get to the diss track, the interviews are pretty much about Kamikaze, the relationships he has with the rappers that he dissed or called out, and it's just where he's at in life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much made it seem like he wasn't gonna respond. He said he didn't know what he was gonna do. So like the next day, this motherfucker dropped Kill Shot. When I tell you the internet fucking exploded. People say it was bots. I don't know, but all I know is that the internet fucking exploded, my nigga. The internet fucking exploded, and I was there for it. I was there for it. I was there for it. I couldn't read not one comment because it wouldn't load. There was so many comments. I remember within the first 20 minutes, I had like 250,000 views or some crazy shit like that. And that shit is so wild to me. Right now, it's only been out for a little bit over a week because I think it came out not the Friday that just passed, but the Friday before, so about a week and a half ago. And yeah, man, the shit was crazy, man. He pretty much, like, this track was pretty much 8 Mile. He pretty much turned around everything that Kells had said to him in like the first half of the diss track, and then the second half of the diss track, he got straight to roasting and just going the fuck in. Like, it was perfect to me. You know what I'm saying? It was perfect to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the best diss track that I ever heard, but it was what I expected to hear from Marshall. So I was pretty pleased. A lot of people was just like, oh, I like Rap Devil better, or why you like Rap Devil better? Oh, it sounds better. It sounds better. It sounds better in a rap battle. So that's what we doing now. See, I don't get that. I don't get that shit, man. Eminem barred that young man to death. He barred him to death. And I knew it would happen too if he responded. Soon as I saw it, I feel like I was one of the first people to see it. I'm gonna claim that shit. Hey, my boy Piper Boy Williams, man. Hey, if you ain't seen his reaction, go watch his reaction, cause his reaction is like my favorite one. Cause he was just like, motherfuckers was down to him. Listen to me. Fuck that shit. And that's what I was saying to niggas, man. Fuck that shit, nigga. So he come back with Kill Shot, and I ain't gonna quote no bars from it or whatever. Fuck it, I am, but I gotta look him up though. I ain't gonna flex. I gotta look him up because I want to get the bars right. I don't want to get them fucking misconstrued and shit. You feel me? So before people be like, oh, none of the bars are memorable, they're memorable. It's just I want to get them right. This is a video. You feel me? I don't want to get this shit wrong on my channel. Yeah, we gonna bring up the lyrics though. He started out with, you sound like a bitch. Hell nah, that shit funny as a bitch. He did the whole stand thing. He say, you say you got me in the scope, but you grazed me. I say, well, call the endoscope and you Swayze. Your reply got the crowd yelling, ooh. So before you die, let's see who can out petty who with your corny line. Some of you, oh, Al Kelly, ooh. But I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. Woo. Woo. Yo, Slim, your last 4 albums suck. Go back to recovery. Oh, shoot, that was 3 albums ago. What do you know? Oops. Know your facts before you come at me, little goof. Luxury, oh. Oh, man, that shit. I ain't gonna be here all day. I ain't gonna be Eminem, my favorite rapper. But I'm not gonna name everything that he said. Obviously, the Pac line, everybody keeps talking about. But he had a lot of good shit up in there to me. He had a lot of good shit up in there, but yeah, man, that's pretty much what I think about the MGK beef, man. He pretty much gave up. He threw up the white flag in the Breakfast Club interview that Diddy owns, because Diddy owns Revolt, and Breakfast Club is pretty much Revolt, and Diddy owns that. And guess who MGK is signed to? Diddy. So obviously they're gonna side with MGK all the way through. And Angela, she tried to hold it down. But then it was pretty much, that whole interview was pretty much him trying to shit on Eminem, trying to make it seem like Kill Shot wasn't a kill shot when we all know it is. Because It's one of the records that when you first hear it, I'll be real with you, when I first heard Kill Shot, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? It had like that kind of vibe to it because of the beat. But the more you listen to that shit, the more shit that you start hearing. I take that back. When I first heard it, wasn't like, it was just like, really, that's it? Type shit. But when I kept listening to it, I was like, yo, like he's saying a lot of shit. He got a lot of shit for this motherfucker. And then if you look up the lyrics for it, and then you really see what he's saying, man. But I ain't gonna keep y'all all day, man. That's pretty much what I think about it. Who won the beef? Eminem won the beef hands down. If you don't believe that Eminem won, then drop a comment down below this. Basically just tell me how you feel MGK won or whatever. I ain't gonna flame you, I ain't gonna insult you, as long as you being peaceful. But I really do feel like Eminem won. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to bars, if you listen to all that shit, he won. MGK didn't really have bars. I think he had like one triple entendre, like through the whole thing. Other than that, it was like surface level shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Who am I on here? Yeah, that's right, Black and Nigma out.